Good morning, and it's a warm morning from Goa. The sun is out, the land of sun and sand has added one more S to its tally, which is sports. And what an occasion for the small state of Goa. The 37th edition of the National Games happening here, and these pictures are coming to you live on DD Sports. आप सभी का एक बार फिर बहुत बहुत स्वागत है. And day 6 was what it was yesterday. Some scintillating action. We had table tennis, we had hockey action, we had football, aquatics, and we'll talk about all of that. And today, a lot of action lined up as well. It's just Goa has warmed up, and the games is also warming up to Goa. And it's a great occasion to welcome my guest for the morning. It is Mr. Sandeep Heble. Sandeep, this show wouldn't be enough to talk about him, but in a gist, I'll tell you who he is and what he is. He is a chef de mission as far as the National Games is concerned, and is also the vice president of the Goa Badminton Association. He has been associated with the basketball scene, the table tennis scene, as well as the chess scene as well. And Sandeep, a warm welcome, and you're a very, very busy person, but thank you very much for taking time to talk to us.
Good morning, Shri. Good morning to all our viewers on Doordarshan.
So, let me start by asking you, what's the माहौल like? अभी तो माहौल कैसा है? ये बहुत आपको इंतजार करना पड़ा नेशनल गेम से यहाँ पे आने के लिए. So आपको कैसा लग रहा है? क्या लग रहा है? क्या महसूस कर रहे हैं आप?
It's very wonderful to be here and to participate with all the thousands of athletes. Our Goan local athletes were looking forward to this event for the last many years. I think at least now 7-8 years it was delayed. But nonetheless, I think we are finally here in Goa organizing such a wonderful championship, and probably a historic occasion because never before have 43 sports disciplines been held with 10,000. They were built actually for Lusophonia as well as the national games. So the infrastructure was basically ready. Honorable former Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar took the initiative of building these beautiful stadiums, and Dr. Pramod Sawant, under his leadership, our Honorable Sports Minister Mr. Govind Gowde also has carried forward that legacy, and these stadiums are further refurbished, providing a beautiful experience to all the athletes. If you look at the Shama Prasad Stadium in Bambolim, or the Athletic Stadium, or even the multi-purpose stadium at Pedem, these are totally of international class. And I've traveled to a lot of places. I've been the secretary of incredible facilities. We don't have these facilities in our state. So I must compliment the government, which has consistently provided us with a lot of infrastructure. And finally, we are here to make maximum use of this infrastructure, and possibly going forward, we can do much better competing, turning some of these centers into academies and things like that, so that Goa keeps performing well.
Absolutely. Sandeep, I'm going to ask you something which I asked the sports minister yesterday as well. We have seen in the past, it's very sad thing wherein a lot of facilities put in place, but how do you plan to keep these facilities intact in the next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years? Number one. Number two, I'll combine two questions because of the laxity of time. The second one is the fact that Goa, let's be very frank here, is still not a very, very big force to reckon with in the sporting map of India. Of course, not forgetting the Goan football and the great footballers the state has produced over the years. But how does it impact in terms of infrastructure? How do you want to keep it going? Secondly, what kind of progress do you think Goa is going to make as far as performance is concerned going forward in the Indian sporting ecosystem?
Yeah, I think in the last 3 months, the Goa government took a good initiative by providing us, all the associations, state level associations, with a lot of financial support. And due to this, we could do a day camp for 45 days and a residential camp for our athletes for the next 45 days. So it was 90 days of intense training, and already the results are there to be seen. Last national games in Gujarat, Goa secured just about 5 medals, and we are heading towards 45 to 50 now. So that's a great giant leap, I would say. And this is due to the support which we got, possibly the financial support. If we get this kind of support going forward from the government, now as you said, we've got beautiful infrastructure which is here, and how do we make the best use of it? So what we have proposed to this government, I think all the associations did meet some time back, and what we did propose was that we can turn some of these centers into academies. So what Goa lacks compared to the other states is our full-fledged academies. And Goa is also a small state compared to the others. So we have just 2 districts, while states like Maharashtra have more than 30 districts, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra, and these are the states that are doing well. So these are the challenges. The pool of players are less in Goa compared to the others, but within the limited pool which is there, and within a short time of training, of intense training, I would say, our athletes are in constant training, but this was more focused training. We have managed to do well, and I would say that don't look at just the medals, because even in sports disciplines where we have not won medals, we have performed exceptionally well. I am involved in badminton, so I know how my team performed against a top state like Maharashtra. So we gave them a very good fight. In singles we won. In doubles we took them to 3 sets. In the women's we came within 2 points of winning the bronze. Similarly in basketball, also the winners were Punjab, and our team till the third quarter was neck and neck with them. So the overall the performance has been really splendid.
The sun is beating down, and I will let you go. And more than that, you are going to be busy elsewhere as well. Sandeep, it was wonderful chatting, with you. And thanks for your time. We're going to catch you sometime later during these days. So wonderful having you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shri.
Yeah, so it's time for us to take a look at what happened yesterday in terms of actions, who won, who lost, and who is waiting in the wings for that glimmer of hope in terms of progressing to the next round. So here are the results that were happened yesterday. So here is the news from aquatics. It is a men's 50-meter freestyle final. Virdwal Khade of Maharashtra winning the gold. Srihari Natraj of Karnataka winning the silver. And Mihir Ambre of Maharashtra winning the bronze. This is what happened in aquatics from the swimming pool, that is. And in the women's 50-meter freestyle final, Rujita Khade of Maharashtra winning the gold again, and Shivangi Sharma of Assam winning silver. It's good to see Assam over there. And Janvi Chowdhury of West Bengal winning the bronze medal. And sticking with aquatics, men's 200 meters backstroke, it's Nitin Natela of Madhya Pradesh backing the gold, Rishabh Das of Maharashtra winning the silver, and Advait of Tamil Nadu winning the bronze. So that is the results in terms of that. And the same category, women, that is a 200-meter backstroke, Palak Joshi of Maharashtra took the gold, and Saubriti Mondal of Bengal winning the silver, and Sanjana of Goa. And I'm very happy to see Goa there. I'm sure all the Goans will be excited about it, winning the bronze as well. And moving on to athletics, the men's pole vault final. Anas A.B. of Services winning the gold. Pradesh winning the silver, and is Tanush Kumar of Haryana taking the bronze in that. Beach football, an interesting event at that, and where better than Goa to play that. Beach football semi-final, Kerala beating Punjab. Kerala traditionally a very strong football unit, but beach football is a different ball game altogether. And Kerala beating Punjab 4-2 in that contest yesterday. And in hockey, in the women's category, Punjab beating Karnataka 4-1. This was another result from the hockey field. And another match in the women's hockey is Maharashtra winning against Goa 2-1. That's a very good fight put up by Goa, but not good enough to pull off a win. And then you have the hockey men's, wherein it was quite a fantastic contest there, where Haryana and Odisha sharing the honors there, 3 each. It was a well fought match. And hockey, sticking with hockey men's, is again Jharkhand and Uttar Pradesh, another scintillating match there, and both the teams scoring 4 goals each, and a lot of action there with 8 goals coming from that match. And Tamil Nadu beating Goa and breaking quite a few Goans' heart there with a 6-3 thumping win. It was a very convincing victory for Tamil Nadu. So that's results as far as hockey is concerned, and it's time for us to, and let's see how the medals tally stands. Maharashtra is far ahead. It's a bit of a surprise for a lot of people how Maharashtra went there. It was not a force to reckon with till 2 games back, but then the last edition and this edition, Maharashtra have done extremely well, and they're pulling ahead with 54 gold medals, 36 silver medals, and 37 bronze medals, and with a total of 127 medals. Sitting at the top and sitting pretty is the state of Maharashtra. And services, we finished at 3rd position so far, has managed to pull ahead just by 1 medal, that is 20 gold medals, and it is sitting in the 2nd position with 40 medals, 20 gold medals, 11 silver medals, and 9 bronze medals. So Haryana in the 3rd position with 19 gold medals, 18 silver medals, and 17 bronze medals, 54 medals in total, and Haryana is in the 3rd position. So that's the top part of the medal tally. Still quite a few days to go, a lot of events to come, and the action is getting really heated up here. And it's day 7, and all to look forward to on day 7. So that's what the medal tally is all about. And we have Odisha in the 11th position, Rajasthan and Punjab taking the 12th and 3rd, just in case you would want to know the other side of the story as well. So a lot of catching up to do for those states. Assam, for example, is at the 14th position, and I'm sure everybody would be trying to do well. Jammu and Kashmir in the 15th position. They would want to. The ones who are not in the top 10 would want to get in the top 10. Andhra Pradesh in number 16 would want to get in the top 10. And the ones in top 10 would want to be in the top 3. And the ones who are in the 2nd and the 3rd would want to get first. But at the moment, it's pretty difficult to catch up with Maharashtra. They're doing extremely well with 54 gold medals and a total of 127 medals. Isn't that staggering? So that's the story of the medal story. So West Bengal also in the mix. Probably you would have expected West Bengal to be slightly higher in the ranking, but at the moment they are down there at the 17th position. So so Gujarat also somewhere over there in the 18th position. So all these states are big states, very powerful states, and as we all know, sport is something wherein you establish your supremacy, and I'm sure that all these states would want to come up and at least come into the top 10 and top 5. Still a few more days to go, a lot of events to come, and anything is possible. And of course, Goa, the host state, everybody looking forward to do from here with 2 gold medals. They are in the 19th position, and it's not a sporting state with any real legacy, barring the football culture that they have. But I'm sure that it's going to contribute a lot, in terms of the promotion of the sporting activities in Goa. This games is going to contribute a lot. And you have Telangana in there as well, another state. We look forward to these athletes from all these states to do as well as they could and propel their states into higher positions. So That's what the medal tally is all about. Now, Chandigarh is in the 21st position, so of course Uttarakhand is 22nd, and Chhattisgarh in the 23rd position. So yeah, so Nagaland followed by, so Nagaland in the 24th position with 1 gold and 1 silver and 2 bronze medals. That's what it is. Himachal Pradesh in the 25th position, and with 1 gold, 1 silver and 1 bronze. Himachal in the 25th position. Mizoram is in the 26th position, and with 1 gold and 1 silver, they are in the 26th position. That is the Mizoram. Bihar in 27th position, and they got 2 silver medals so far. And Jharkhand, and in the 28th position is Jharkhand with 1 silver and 1 bronze. 2 bronze medals, I beg your pardon. And Tripura, this is a small state of Tripura, is in the 29th position with just 1 silver medal so far. And Arunachal Pradesh is at the 30th position. And that's how the medal tally stands as of now. And as I told you a couple of times already, it can change, and it will change sometimes quite rapidly. It's a matter of few events. And so it's getting really hot here, and so is the action from various venues here. So first we'll cut across to hockey and see what the live action is all about. It's hockey coming up. Stay tuned.
Has been converted. Will she be going in? No. Sadhna Singh on the sidelines, but for Madhya Pradesh. Let's see that again. It was a corner again that was being inflicted. Yeah, we'll see that again. Look at this. She went in so close, and there, the big boots coming in. Very good work on that occasion from, I think that was Madhya Pradesh's Suman Devi, who probably did that on that occasion. Suman was very, very good in inflicting that foul. But now Preeti Dubey, I think, will go for the injection. It has to be very strong, I should tell you that. Neelu Dadia is ready for the drag flick. And also, there is Karishma Yadav. I will say, give it to Neelu Dadia for the drag to come in. Yeah. Oh, come on. They've taken the hit themselves. That's a goal. That's a beautiful goal. Pratibha Arya herself, the captain, scores it. No trap. She lets the trap go. And Pratibha Arya with a brilliant conversion. She also comes from that Khelo India University Games platform. Remember, Pratibha Arya, wonderful work. I expected Neelu Dadia to go for the drag. Yeah, the trap didn't come, and she took the shot herself. Good clearance from Pratibha Arya. Captain leading from the front.
कप्तान प्रतिभा आर्या सटीक शॉट लिया वहां पर, कोई मौका नहीं वहां पर रश्मिता, आई बेग योर पार्डन, सुनीली ओरम के लिए। अच्छा क्लासिकल हॉकी हमें देखने को मिला। बहुत सुंदर पास था। हम ट्रैप की बात कर रहे थे, किस तरह से ट्रैपिंग में कई बार मिस्टेक हो जाती है, लेकिन खूबसूरत ट्रैप, अच्छा पास दिया, as straightforward as it gets.
And also, Akshay, I've been saying that the player trapping can't have that elevation to hit, but look what Pratibha Arya did. She did not trap. If we can go back and see that goal again, it will be very interesting on the replay of that second goal that was being scored by Madhya Pradesh. Look at this. Wonderful work from our technical team as well to follow the story. Look at this. Pratibha Arya does not trap. See, she's ready. She receives as if it was a pass. She receives the injection as if, you know, somebody is passing from the left flank, and she went in for the shot directly. She did not trap it.
Absolutely, I think great strategy there. I think he changed move there, जिनकी वजह से न सिर्फ उनका समय वहां पर बचा है, बल्कि उनके साथी खिलाड़ियों को, खासतौर से द गोल स्कोरर जो रही हैं, उनकी कप्तान, उनको भी प्रतिभा आर्या को पूरी तरह से समय मिला यहाँ पे अपने आप को करेक्टली पोजीशन करने के लिए। ब्यूटीफुल स्ट्रैटेजी देयर बाय मध्य प्रदेश। यहाँ पर आप देख रहे हैं प्रीति दुबे गेंद के साथ ही थोड़ा सा छीना है यहाँ पर ओडिशा के खिलाड़ियों ने। अमीना कुजूर लेकर गेंद को आगे बढ़ी है, पास किया उन्होंने यहाँ पर लिलिमा मिन्स को। लिलिमा मिन्स की कोशिश रहेगी यहाँ पर 25 यार्ड की लाइन को क्रॉस कर सर्कल को पेनिट्रेट किया जाए। मौका है यहाँ पर, अच्छी तरह से पेनिट्रेशन किया है, लेकिन गुड डिफेंस वंस अगेन। एक बार एमपी का करिश्मा यादव एज यूजुअल एमपी के लिए स्टेपिंग ऑफ देयर और पास किया, स्टैप करते ही यहाँ पर बहुत सुंदर पास मिला ऐश्वर्या चौहान को। ऐश्वर्या चौहान को घेरा हुआ है यहाँ पर, लेकिन साइड लाइन पर पास किया बहुत सुंदर सुमन देवी को। सुमन देवी ने पास किया है आगे। उड़ीसा के खेमे में खलबली। प्रीति दुबे मौका था वहां पर, लेकिन कोई चांस लेने नहीं दिया उड़ीसा के खिलाड़ियों ने।
Nicely, they surrounded her, isn't it? Preeti Dubey did not have any angle, and now Suman Devi, and they're okay. They will run the clock down. Just 2.25 minutes left in the second quarter to be concluded. Look at this. Oh, nice turnaround. She will go for the reverse pass. No, brilliant interception. Good work on the defense. Nicely done from Orissa. We'll go back and see that again. That was Sunita Lakra. It was a brilliant dribble that went in. Look at this, Suman Devi with a nice dribble. She did dribble it, and look at a simple reverse pass. And Sunita Lakra exactly there to save the danger, rather to avert the danger. They can't save the danger though.
जीवन किशोरी क्रॉस करके फ्लैंक चेंज किया राइट से लेफ्ट की तरफ, वापस सेंटर पास मिला है, रिसीव किया है यहाँ पर जो मुक्ता ने। साइड लाइन पर गेंद आगे बढ़ाई है। देखना होगा अगर यहाँ पर सर्कल पेनिट्रेट हुआ है। कोशिश होगी गोल करने की, अवसर था यहाँ पर, लेकिन एक और अच्छा डिफेंस एमपी का। गेंद लेकर आगे बढ़ रही है।
Just magnificent. Sadhana Sangha with a long pass. Just wants to run the clock down. Let's see that defensive position again. Brilliant circle penetration, and the defense was even better once again. Suman Devi, amazing. Number 12 there for Madhya Pradesh. She's everywhere. Just before, can you remember this? Now, just before on the replay, we saw Suman Devi having the dribble and pass that, small little reverse pass. And look where she is already. She was first on the Orissa post. Now she's on her post, guarding her cost. And an amazing work there again from Suman.
Exactly, very precise observation. यहाँ पर एमपी की एजिलिटी, उनकी रेंज और उनकी डायनामिज्म को दर्शाता है किस तरह से उनके खिलाड़ी पल में यहाँ पल में वहाँ और पूरा असर डालते हैं।
Yeah, and also now she's right in front of the striker as well, along with Aishwarya Chauhan. Sadhana Sangha is happy to play in the midfield. She says, okay, we've got that one cushion lead. We will change our strategies a little. As now Aishwarya Chauhan, see, they're not feeding Sadhana Sangha so much. They're saying, okay, conserve your energies. And they're trying to just go back on the defense. And you will not find Sadhana Sangha on the defensive line so much as Kanchan Nidhi. Oh, hang on. Nilina Rajesh said, no, Kanchan, it was wrong. That's the end of the second quarter. On the dot. On the dot. The second quarter has been concluded. The first half concluded. Madhya Pradesh take that 2-1. Very, very good lead. Look at this. The goal conversions were all brilliant. That was the first goal that went in for Madhya Pradesh. Brilliant work there from Lalita. And then this one for Orissa on the conversion. Yeah, great work. That's the first goal for Orissa. Neha Lakra waiting for Yashika Bhadoria's deflection. And this was the goal of the half for me. Intelligent work from Pratibha Arya. She did not trap it, received it, cleared it. 2-1. Madhya Pradesh will slip on a short break and come back.
At least it looks like their coach Hardeep Singh has kept their forward players, even the midfielders, which he probably will draw out in the second half or somewhere during as a substitute.
Absolutely, Bambino. I was just going to say that. I think a lot of forwards on the bench, so the bench strength when it comes to the attacking part of the game seems good. Well, it will be a matter of time when we see these players on the pitch.
This could be a chance there as Mohammad Asif there with the ball, floats it into the goal, but that's, should I say, in no man's territory. The ball going safely over the sidelines or the goal lines. for a goal kick. 25th minute of the first half. Both the teams yet to draw first blood. Both teams playing it, if we can kind of say what's the game of play has been, mostly in the centre half, around the centre half line. A few chances in the last couple of minutes for Punjab through 2 free kicks and 1 corner kick. But none of the teams yet seem to have an upper hand or an upper edge even in this early morning match being played here at the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Fator, Margaon, on the sidelines of the 37 national games being held here in Goa. It's the starting the group stage, of course, but teams have to try and make the best of it.
Nicely floated. Services once again in possession of the ball, with Vijay on the ball right now. Shafil. Punjab with a chance of a counter attack right now. The men moving forward. And nicely done. This is...
Oh, that header from Jaginder Singh, of course, had no direction. It was a lovely pass. He could have taken his chance. He could have taken his time, because that was a lovely pass there. There you see from the right flank. Look at that ball. It was
Unmarked.
an open, unmarked, completely unmarked.
He could have controlled that ball, had a second attempt at that ball. Threw away that chance for Punjab.
I'm sure it must be a little difficult for somebody who's used to be playing in defensive position to have be right up in front.
Absolutely. Bambino. And here we have our first cooling break of the first half. Well, with the weather conditions, I think they all deserve a cooling break. Not only the players, but the match officials who are on your screen as well. This was proceedings from earlier today. This is the services team. You're watching the highlights of the first half. And of course, that chance that went to begging right at the end, right before the cooling break.
I think that was the best open chance for Punjab. That
best opportunity.
Best opportunity,
Bambino,
yes.
Bambino. They could have been 1-0 up right now with the advantage.
It's a pretty warm morning here, 27 degrees. Humidity, I think, almost in the high 80s for sure.
But my co-commentator Bambino sitting in a comfortable air-conditioned room, watching proceedings of this Punjab versus Services game.
Well, I'm sure, since both the teams do come from places where they have played in conditions just like this, we'll look forward to the next 25 minutes of the first half. A little cooling break could have done them good as services there now on the move. But now here we have Jaginder Singh, who gets the ball cleared. Service is now on the attack from their number 25 midfielder, let alone Kongsai. Finds number 3 Abhishek Joshi, who has moved up in position now. Services must have surely got a pep talk from their coach in that little water break that they had a few minutes earlier. Must have surely told them that they need to try and now get into the attack. As you can see, all the players in opposition territory as of now. Could be dangerous if there's a counter, but looks like they are trying to find that elusive goal for them. Let alone Kongsai tries to find a player. Ball comes back to him, passes it on to his captain, the number 8, Christopher Kamei. And this could be dangerous, but the tackle as well was a little questionable. But there was, you see, number 32, Rahul Ramakrishnan, who tried to go for the kick, but
I think there was contact.
Samir Murmu with the ball. The one forward that services are playing with, number 34, Samir Murmu. From a nice wide angle view, of course, we see the services who have most of their players into the Punjab territory. They seem to have a plan that they have. Sure. Paramjit Singh defends the ball well. Jung Bahadur now tries to find Jaginder Singh. Right after the cooling break, we've seen services now who are comfortably, should we say, commanding the ball in but yet to draw first blood. Punjab have already kind of fallen back quite a bit. All the players. Most of the moves for services have been coming in from the far left flank. They have a strong left flank, I must say, with their captain, who is feeding the ball quite a bit, P. Christopher Kamei, the number 8 for services. Oh, that was a lovely 1-2, but tries to find...
And with a shot. Shot being blocked, of course. Services once again on the attack. Punjab applying the pressure, taking them back into their own half. But once again, services trying to build an attack going into the final third. Ball to the left flank once again. Well, the Punjab defensive line making things a little tough for services when trying to build an attack. And once again, a missed opportunity. And Punjab once again in possession of the ball. Moving it to the far right.
It's a lovely move for services from the right flank this time. This, well, the player Christopher,
going down a little too easy.
yeah. The captain tries to see if the referee found anything in his favor as the Punjab now are in a counter attack. Number 25, Jung Bahadur. There you see. Questionable, should we say? But the referee has his mind as we see Jung Bahadur. I think he's on the ground. The referee stops proceedings as he calls Jung Bahadur. Of course, he's fallen on the pitch.
Well, the Punjab player, Jung Bahadur, on the feet at the moment, was touching his chest and stomach a little bit while he went to ground. The referee has stopped play as we officially complete 37 minutes in this first half of this Group A clash between Punjab and Services. Services, of course, with a win under their belt already against Goa, who, by the way, will take on Karnataka in the second match, which is a 4 o'clock kickoff later this evening. Do tune in that one.
Services are in control of the ball right now. Looked a little dangerous a minute earlier. Services, of course, are in second position as far as the medals tally is concerned at the ongoing 37 national games being held in Goa in 5 different cities. And here we are in South Goa in Margao. The football matches that are being played at the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Fatorda, Margao, South Goa. We're just outside. We also have the tennis arena.
Like you said, Bambino, Services have always been strong when it comes to the national games. Competition.
इक्वलाइजर स्कोर करने का ओडिशा के लिए लिलिमा मिन्स जा रही है वहां पर कॉर्नर लेने। प्रयास रहेगा यहां पर एक दमदार इंजेक्शन मिले और अगर एमपी की तरह ही वो इसको रिसीव ना करते हुए एक सॉलिड मूव बनाकर स्कोर कर पाए, या देखना होगा सीधी स्ट्रेटजी ट्रैप किया है। मुझे लगता है यहां पर और ये गोल, ओडिशा को मौका मिला है। थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजन हुआ है यहां पर, शायद रेफरी ने उसको गोल नहीं दिया है क्योंकि रिसेप्शन जो थी वो सर्कल के बाहर थी। हमें देखना होगा रिप्ले में कि नेहा लाकरा के शॉट को क्या सर्कल के बाहर रिसीव किया है उन्होंने। ऐसे तो कोई मामला नजर नहीं आया है।
It is a
और
goal.
ये गोल। इक्वलाइजर हो गया है यहां पर ओडिशा के लिए तीसरे क्वार्टर में।
The goal that they were desperately looking for is finally within their grasp. The game is within their grasp actually, and now with this equalizer, Odisha look forward to actually scoring another one. But MP move ahead.
गॉडफ्रे, यही मजा आया है इस मैच में खास तौर से कि कोई भी क्वार्टर बिना रोमांच के नहीं रहा है। हर क्वार्टर में स्कोरिंग हुई है। इक्वलाइजर इस बार फिर से तीसरे क्वार्टर में हुआ है और रोमांच बढ़ता हुआ यहाँ पर हॉकी का, विमेंस हॉकी में हम मुकाबला देख रहे हैं मध्य प्रदेश और ओडिशा के बीच में।
Absolutely, as the game has progressed, so has the enthusiasm amongst the audience, the players, and obviously us. And the match has become a very, very interesting affair as we speak. The MP players forge ahead. Let us see if they can do something about this.
कंचन निधि के पास गेंद थी, यहां पर फुर्ती से लेकर आगे बढ़ रही थी एमपी के लिए और यहां पर कार्ड मिला है उनको, ग्रीन कार्ड। 2 मिनट के लिए बैठना होगा बाहर। अब यहां पर 10 खिलाड़ियों के साथ खेल रहा है ओडिशा। ये बड़ी एक विडंबना, एक ट्रेजेडी एक टीम के साथ हो जाती है कई बार जब कार्ड मिलता है। आप जानते हैं कांटे का मुकाबला रहता है, हॉकी इतनी फास्ट पेस गेम है। अगर वहां पर एक भी खिलाड़ी अगर आपका कम हो गया है तो आपकी ना सिर्फ क्षमता और शक्ति पर प्रभाव पड़ता है इस बात का, लेकिन पूरे का पूरा खेल बदल जाता है।
Absolutely right, Akshay, and especially when Madhya Pradesh is attacking at this point of time and they're closer to the Odisha goal. This is something that might cost them dearly. The loss of one player, even for a minute, could make a huge difference in this game.
कंचन निधि और फिलिशिया टोपो के बीच में यहां पर स्टिक्स के प्रहार आपस में एक तरह से एक सोर्ड फाइट देखने को हमें मिला है। यहां फिलिशिया टोपो रिसीव करना चाहती थी, वहां पर गेंद को रोक नहीं पाई। फिलिशिया टोपो पास किया है यहां पर उन्होंने लिलिमा मिन्स को। लिलिमा मिन्स बहुत ही बेहतरीन खिलाड़ी हैं ओडिशा के लिए। वापस मिला है पास वहां पर फिलिशिया टोपो को। कोशिश रहेगी यहाँ पर सर्कल पेनिट्रेट करने की, लेकिन एक बार फिर बहुत अच्छा यहाँ पे डिफेंस ललिता का मध्य प्रदेश के लिए। गेंद लेकर आगे बढ़ी है, साइड लाइन पर आगे बढ़ाया है, लेकिन कोई रोकने के लिए था नहीं। थोड़ी सी दूर थी प्रीति दुबे, अगर इंप्रोवाइज किया होता, थोड़ा एंटीसिपेट किया होता मूव को, तो साइड लाइन पर अच्छा मूव बन सकता था मध्य प्रदेश के लिए। एक बार फिर से यहाँ पर कंचन निधि के पास गेंद है, साइड लाइन पर पास किया था, सेंटर में भी गेंद लेकर गई है। सॉलिड पास यहाँ पर साधना सेंगर को, साधना सेंगर से गेंद इंटरसेप्ट कर रही है, लेकिन फिर से पोजीशन एमपी के पास।
Yes, absolutely. And what I notice, a lot of the Odisha players are not in an offensive possession. They are more or less defending right now. But let us see if they can do something right at this moment of time, because the score is still 2 goals even. And both teams looking to score a slight advantage over the other with an additional goal. Being the third quarter, it would also be a mental advantage and a morale booster for any team that scores at this point.
रिंकी कुंजूर का प्रहार जोरदार वहां पे, लेकिन रिसीव नहीं कर पाया कोई साथी। बीच में से स्टिक लेकर थोड़ी सी दूरी थी, लेकिन उड़ीसा की खेमे में अब खलबली और जोश दोनों देखने को मिल रहा है। इक्वलाइजर के बाद तीसरा क्वार्टर यहां पर चल रहा है उड़ीसा बना मध्य प्रदेश का। 2-2 पर स्कोर लेवल है यहां पर। विमेंस हॉकी में एक जबरदस्त रोमांचक मुकाबला हमारे सामने तीसरे क्वार्टर में। आखिरी 5.5 मिनट लगभग बचे हैं इस गेम में, इस तीसरे क्वार्टर में।
Yes, absolutely. And I think they are feeding off the energy from the stands, because there are a lot of Odisha supporters out here.
जो मैं बात कर रहा था यहाँ पर मध्य प्रदेश के डिफेंस की, देखिए यहाँ पे जब भी ओडिशा की टीम ने उनके सर्कल को पेनिट्रेट किया है, कोई ज्यादा लंबा वक्फा नहीं दिया, और यहाँ पर एमपी के खिलाड़ी बढ़ रही है, सर्कल को पेनिट्रेट कर दिया है। कितनी सपोर्ट मिल पाती है यहाँ पर, मूव नहीं बनाने दिया। अच्छा यहाँ पर डिफेंस उड़ीसा के खिलाड़ियों का भी कहना पड़ेगा हमें। यहाँ पर वो देख रहे थे यहाँ पर कि किस तरह से वो सर्कल पेनिट्रेट कर रहे हैं, लेकिन कोई भी साइड लाइन से अवसर उनको नहीं मिला।
What I noticed is the defense of both teams is absolutely impressive. It's like irresistible force against immovable object. their defense has been excellent, but it's the offense that matters right now
रिंकी
because
कुंजूर
a goal needs to be scored.
रिंकी कुंजूर ने पास दिया है यहाँ पर जो मुक्ता का जोरदार प्रहार, वापस पास मिला था प्रेमांजलि टोपो को। इतनी दूर से शॉट लगाना मुश्किल तो रहता ही है, स्पेशली जब आप शूटिंग सर्कल के बाहर से अगर आप कोई प्रयास कर रहे हैं तो आपके खिलाड़ी वहां पर सर्कल में होने चाहिए जिससे वो टच वहां पर कर सके, अदरवाइज अगर वो गोल में जाएगी भी तो भी वो गोल काउंट नहीं होगा।
Absolutely, and I do believe that there are a lot of Odisha players on the right flank. They need to be attacking from the left because I see a wide open space in the left, which could be taken advantage because we don't have too many MP players out there, at least a moment ago. Let us see if they can actually take advantage. They once again head towards the right flank. And
फिलिशिया टोपो का कप्तान को सेंटर की तरफ पास था, कप्तान रश्मिता मिन्स ने गेंद बढ़ाई थी साइड लाइन पर, लेकिन पोजीशन फिर वापस एमपी के पास। साइड लाइन पर गेंद को संभाले हुए हैं, थोड़ा सा स्पेस बनाते हुए अपने ही सर्कल में पास दिया है एमपी के खिलाड़ी ने। देखना होगा थोड़ी सी रणनीति यहाँ पे गेम में, थोड़ा सा ब्रीदिंग स्पेस क्रिएट करने की कोशिश की गई है। बराबरी पर खेल चल रहा है तीसरे क्वार्टर में, अंतिम 3.5 मिनट का समय बचा है इस तीसरे क्वार्टर में।
yes, we just have about 3 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock in this quarter, and after that it would be the fourth quarter where everybody would need to go full throttle on their A game. But right now it seems to be a stalemate because nobody seems to be penetrating the other team's defense.
पूल ए का ये मुकाबला है उड़ीसा और मध्य प्रदेश का। कल हमने पूल बी के मुकाबले देखे थे, आज ये तीसरा दिन है हॉकी का 37वें राष्ट्रीय खेलों के इस संस्करण में। गोवा एक सुंदर स्टेट, होस्ट स्टेट है, और ये मापसा सिटी में पैदम स्टेडियम से आप हमारा प्रसारण देख रहे हैं दूरदर्शन के लिए।
Yes, it's a nice, bright, clear, sunny morning. Especially with yesterday's rain, the weather has cooled down a little bit, and I think the players are also feeling that because the humidity has lessened. But as we progress in the morning, the humidity ought to increase. But the heat of the game has definitely not lessened.
जी, मैं कहने ही लगा था इस बात पर मैं थोड़ा सा जोर देकर कि वेदर रिपोर्ट्स में हमें चाहे जो भी प्रेडिक्शंस देखने को मिलती रहे, लेकिन हीट यहाँ पर बढ़ने वाली है खिलाड़ियों की, टीमों की, क्योंकि इस प्लेटफॉर्म पर जितना जोश हमें देखने को मिल रहा है, ऐसा कांटे का मुकाबला देखने को मिलता है कि मौसम अगर बरसात भी हो रही होगी तो हमें गर्मी महसूस होगी।
Absolutely right. That is well said, Akshay, because both teams have turned on the heat in this particular match with 2 goals each and equalizing, making this match a lot more interesting, not just for the viewer or us at the commentary box, but for themselves too.
फिलिशिया टोपो ने साइड लाइन पर रिसीव किया उड़ीसा के लिए, गेंद सेंटर की तरफ बढ़ाई है, सेंटर लाइन की तरफ लेकर गेंद को आगे बढ़ रही है उड़ीसा के खिलाड़ी। साइड लाइन पर पास करने की कोशिश, लेकिन इंटरसेप्ट किया यहाँ पर एमपी के खिलाड़ी ने। कंचन निधि एक सशक्त खिलाड़ी एमपी के लिए, लेकिन ज्यादा देर पोजीशन रख नहीं पाई उड़ीसा गेंद के साथ।
Yes, Kanchan is an excellent player, but unfortunately at that moment she could not hold on to the position of the ball.
लिलिमा मिन्स का स्कूप यहाँ पे बहुत सुंदरता से रिसीव किया अमीना कुजूर ने। कोशिश करेंगे यहाँ पर साइड लाइन से गेंद को सेंटर की तरफ ले जाते हुए शूटिंग सर्कल को पेनिट्रेट करें, लेकिन ऐसा कोई अवसर मिला नहीं। वापस साइड लाइन गेंद आई है और जीवन किशोरी टोपो ने पास दिया है वहां पर फिलिशिया टोपो को। फिलिशिया टोपो ने गेंद मिली है यहाँ पर रश्मिता मिन्स कप्तान को। कप्तान ने साइड लाइन पर पास करके थोड़ा रूम बनाने की कोशिश थी। जो मुक्ता को गेंद मिली है, जो मुक्तो ने आगे पास दिया है, सेंटर पेनिट्रेट हुआ, लेकिन इमीडिएटली यहाँ पर डिफेंस इतना सॉलिड, साइड से इंटरसेप्ट करते हुए गेंद को एमपी के खिलाड़ी ने वापस लिया, लेकिन फिर से पोजीशन उड़ीसा के पास। अच्छा स्ट्रोक यहाँ पर, कोशिश थी यहाँ पर अमीना कुजूर का दूर से प्रयास, लेकिन उतना जोर नहीं लगा पाई। अच्छा उनकी आर्च में गेंद थी, लेकिन वो मौका नहीं मिला जिस मौके की वो तलाश थी। उतना पोजीशन अच्छा नहीं था, उतना जोर नहीं लगा पाई।
Yes, absolutely right. In fact, the defense of MP is commendable, but I'd like to also point out that the Odisha girls have been at it. It's been a pendulum kind of a situation.
अच्छा मूव वहां पर सर्कल पेनिट्रेट किया है, बहुत सुंदर यहाँ पर मूव दिखाया है जाना भाई प्रधान ने, लेकिन एज यूजुअल एमपी ने उनको मौका नहीं दिया है। बड़ा मुश्किल होता है गॉडफ्रे, ये तीसरा क्वार्टर खत्म हुआ है और 2-2 की बराबरी पर मुकाबला ये
पूल ए का मुकाबला विमेंस हॉकी में हम देख रहे हैं मध्य प्रदेश और उड़ीसा के बीच में। तीसरे क्वार्टर में यहाँ पर स्कोर किया था कप्तान ने उनके लिए उड़ीसा को, लेकिन इक्वलाइजर हुआ है और अब मुकाबला 2-2 के मुकाबले पर अच्छा एक स्टेज है यहाँ पर विमेंस हॉकी का हमें देखने को मिल रहा है। बहुत सुंदर मंच, और चौथे क्वार्टर में जब दोनों टीमें आएंगी मुझे उम्मीद है कि चाहेंगी कि एक डिसाइसिव गोल कर मैच को अपने नाम किया जा सके।
So don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a bit. It's going to be a nail-biting one.
चौथा क्वार्टर यहाँ पे शुरू होता हुआ कुछ 15 सेकंड बाद हमें अंपायर की विसल सुनाई देगी। उड़ीसा और मध्य प्रदेश के बीच ये पूल ए का मुकाबला 2-2 की बराबरी पर, और कमेंट्री बॉक्स में मेरे साथ मुझे रिप्लेस करने आ रहे हैं गॉडफ्रे, वेलकम टू द कमेंट्री बॉक्स एंड टेक आवर ऑडियंस ऑन दूरदर्शन थ्रू द फोर्थ क्वार्टर।
Thank you, Akshay. And back in the box is the man himself. We have Naveen, and he's going to give us his thoughts, his views on this amazing game that is going on. Fourth quarter.
Thank you, Godfrey. Good morning to you once again. As Madhya Pradesh, they could not believe that equalizer was scored in terms of the contest for the goal, as Aishwarya Chavan disappointedly hits the ball out there towards Suman Devi. Yeah, lovely penetration of the circle. But look at that for the defense. Wonderful work. Let's go back and see that very soon on the defensive lines. If not, there was a big opportunity that was actually unfolding. This is a surge forward from Orissa. And look at the way she's traveling across. Wow. Corner. Yes. I think they have welcomed me into the commentary box with that. Rinki Kujur. Beautiful work on the run. We'll have to see from the run. If we have the replay from the run, it will be really nice. As Neelina Rajesh is just conversating. Look at this. Beautiful run from the midfield towards the circle. And there was a problem there with Neeraj Rana right there inside the circle. They're still conversating, but the replays suggest that it was a clear infringement, a clear violation. And it was all done by that wonderful player, Lilima Mins, who actually first defended the ball inside her goal post. She ran in from the midfield, entered the opposition's circle, penetration beautifully done, and now she's ready to take on the injection as well. And they do have, of course, for the conversion, 2 drag flickers. Trap, hit, outside, goes out. Yes, Rashmita Mins was not targeted very well. Look at this. Now, Gomes, the trap was good, and that was not a drag, that was a hit that was being taken, and it was going outside the target. And they would have wanted some deflection as well from the striker coming in from that right flank. Nevertheless, yeah, I'll tell you what, when you were, Akshay, were there, when that second goal was scored, and the conversion was happening there from Orissa, you know, the only point they were, I think Neelina also was contesting was the ball hitting the nets instead of the backboard. You know, that's a rule where if it's a field goal, the ball has to hit the backboard. And on the penalty conversions, it can hit anywhere. It can hit inside the net. It can hit anywhere. I think that was a little, you know, conversational lines that was being debated by Madhya Pradesh, saying, did it go up the board? But hey, come on, that's a penalty conversion. It can be hit anywhere is needed. Circle penetration done again there, but I think danger averted. Suman does well.
Yes, that was the only point of contention between the players and the referee, but the referee very wisely intervened and gave the decision to the right team.
Right outside the circle, reverse, goal for Madhya Pradesh. Beautiful conversion inside the circle. Very strong in terms of the defense that was being broken by Madhya Pradesh, and that I think is somewhere coming in from that left flank also. I think Nilanjali Rai. Let's go back and see that again on that replay. Big reverse coming in from her. Nilanjali, look at this. Beautiful and also on target. Yeah, we'll have to see if there was a deflection from Preeti Dubey. But yeah, Suneli Oram did not have any opportunity on that occasion. We'll confirm it, but nevertheless, it was Nilina Rajesh with the reverse. Happy dugout of Orissa as of now, or rather Madhya Pradesh. But they'll have to make sure somehow they hold on to that cushion in this fourth quarter.
Absolutely. In fact, on that particular occasion, breaking the defense would probably be the understatement of the season, because they shattered the defense of Odisha and scored that goal, much needed for MP. Now let us see if Odisha are going to fight back, and they still have 11 minutes on the clock, so that is ample time to equalize and even move ahead. So,
yeah, the official confirmation from the referees to me has come in, saying it was Nilanjali Rai with the reverse that went in for the goal for Madhya Pradesh to score the third one. And now Orissa, they will have their task cut out. The only task is to penetrate the opposition's circle as much as possible. That's what has to be done, because I'll tell you what, I don't like to take back into history a lot, but it is a revenge game here for Orissa, because in the 37th, we are here in the 37th, but in the 36th national games, you know, Madhya Pradesh was actually the winner in the quarterfinals. They won 4-2 against Orissa.
and my friend Naveen is an encyclopedia of information at this point of time. Naveen, you never cease to astound me with the information that you always come up with, and that too information from the past. And rightly said, the team has to, history is something that we can learn from, and this is where Odisha need to learn from this.
Yeah, we'll see what the substitutions are for Orissa, because we will see that we can see Asmita Barla right there in the substitution lines, on the sidelines. We can see her waiting there. Wonderful shot from our lensman and also the PCR crew as well. Look at this. Asmita Barla and Premanjali Topo, both of them waiting. So the only point here why Asmita Barla has been standing on the sidelines is to go out there and strike into the goal post of or the post of Madhya Pradesh. That is what is needed. Oh, she slipped on that occasion. Strong hit, good block, lovely defense from Orissa. Once again, Suneli Oram does well. Let's go back and see her strong block on the left foot. Heavy left foot was being taken in. Yeah, good work, very good work from the goalkeeper. Avoided the fourth goal, where Madhya Pradesh won 4-2. Hey, nothing with encyclopedia and all. Yeah, come on, Gomes, it's all available. Yeah, that's the substitution, as Madhya Pradesh have sent back Aishwarya Chavan. They have said, Aishwarya, come on in for a little bit of a break. And we'll have to know how and what to search on the internet, because now internet has spoiled us so much for choices. And we'll have to make the right choices and search the right thing, that's all.
It's again, that is fine. Internet provides you with all the information, but knowing what to search when, it's all about timing. And as my friend Naveen always says, that any game is about timing. Even hockey is about being at the right place, right time. The key word out here being time. And Naveen's timing is impeccable.
Thanks, Gomes. You've been very humble and lovely. It's all the Goans, but this is not a humble effort. That's a very strong hit, but no power there behind on that occasion. Cleared it off. Yeah, cleared it off on the long corner. Yeah, it was very strong. Taken in by, of course, Kanchan. Look at this. Kanchana Nidhi goes in with a strong hit, but then it was being cleared on that occasion. Small little deflection that's coming in from Felicia Topo inside the circle. And that's why Kanchana still has the ball position, and Madhya Pradesh, they will want to go hard.
Yes, and as Odisha move forward with just about 7 minutes, 22 seconds on the clock in the fourth quarter, and MP is leading 3-0, but let us see if Odisha can actually do something about this attack that they are conducting at this point of time, but intercepted by MP. So MP have been able to successfully thwart all attempts by Odisha, especially in this quarter, because it is so critical for MP not to concede a goal. This is the moment of truth for both teams.
More than not conceding a goal, they'll also have to know how to defend it. Now, you can only defend with the best form of offense. That is what it has to be, always. Pushed out of the end line, long corner again. Madhya Pradesh will be happy with that.
Yeah, in fact, this was a term coined by the very famous Sugar Ray Robinson. The best form of defense is offense. And right now, Odisha on the offense. Can they do something about it?
Yeah, close. We'll have to go back and also ask Gomes about who was that, who was again coining the term, because that's been used so many times.
Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most proficient, iconic boxers of the mid-50s, if I'm not mistaken. Boxing is not my forte. The only time I actually do a little bit of boxing is when I am training kickboxing.
Oh, lovely. Good to hear that as well, Godfrey Gomes. But yeah, we need to spell that name out for us, Mr. Sugar Ray
Robinson.
Yeah, Sugar Ray Robinson. And no sugar in that word, isn't it? The way he said that.
Absolutely, he was one of the most vicious boxers in history, but he also was a person who inspired Sugar Ray Leonard, the famous middleweight.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. Yeah, good insights. As another long corner comes in. They are trying hard, Madhya Pradesh. See, as Sugar Ray was mentioning about it, he's coined the term, the big boxer. Attack is the best form of defense. Madhya Pradesh is exactly doing the same thing. They're attacking. They're keeping Orissa off the hook. They're keeping Orissa off their circle as well, with all that important details.
Yes, absolutely. In fact, they have been listening to us almost because the attack has been consistent and relentless. But Odisha move forward in the circle.
Yeah, was close, isn't it? Was close.
That was close because there were almost mild celebrations at the stands out here amongst the Odisha supporters. They still hold position.
Yeah, speaking of positions, I'll tell you what, in the fourth quarter, it has always been Madhya Pradesh for at least 60 to 70% of ball position is with Madhya Pradesh. And that is the problem there for the Orissa team. They've not got the ball back, and now Sadhana Sengar goes in. Look at the way. They're not able to intercept her at all. Finally does it. And Sadhana Sengar, again, that was an infringement. No interception. So still ball position with Madhya Pradesh. And Sadhana Sengar wanted to go out there and have a little smart move. That's a coach of Orissa, Mascarenis. Of course, under a lot of pressure now. They have to get that equalizer. We've seen 2 tie matches in the men's edition yesterday, but in the women, can we get that first tie? Nice run in there from Jeevan. Corner. Right, she went inside the 23 dotted lines, and there was an infringement, big infringement. Let's go back and see that again, as Navdeep Kaur, I think, was involved in a bit of a tackle. And look at this. Navdeep Kaur attacking from behind, is it? No, it was not Navdeep Kaur, it was Kanchan. It was Kanchan. That is why the whistle went in. And the Orissa players are actually going in and discussing it out, saying, please ask the technical teams as well. But no, the call is for the corner. Nilina Rajesh has indicated the corner. He's got the corner. Orissa will now feel that they can have an opportunity. Yeah, that was an infringement. Going from behind, you can't be attacking with the stick. Right, push has to be proper. Push, trap, pass, drag, doesn't come in, hit, wasted opportunity. Wasted opportunity. Jeevan Kishori, they already wanted to turn the flanks in the trap. That never ever happens. Let's watch that again. Rashmita Mins, I think, on that occasion, did not go for it. Look at this again. There, the push was good. The trap was even better. Captain, actually, Rashmita Mins, instead of dragging herself in, she passes it out to Jeevan Kishori. And by that time, the defense had actually come into your eyes, isn't it? Not your face, into your eyes.
Absolutely. It made no sense. That strategic attack could have been different if the captain had to simply take the push herself. But let us see if they can do something about it right now. No.
They've been good today. Nilina Rajesh especially. He was under a little pressure because it's a tight game again. It was a ball that goes out of the end line. Orissa will still have the ball position. Is it? No, no, no. It was Madhya Pradesh. That's what I felt. Because it was from Orissa. So Madhya Pradesh has snatched the ball back. And why are they falling back? Why is Orissa falling back? Look at this. It is Paramjeet Singh. Yeah, Paramjeet Singh, the coach, says, pass it out. The left flank is completely empty. The idea was right. The execution was wrong. This is lovely storytelling. You have those visuals right into your mobile screens or television screens, and you know what exactly who's doing what. And the team actually heard the coach. They wanted to go attack on in from that left flank, which was completely empty, but the ball was not controlled well. Ilanjani, the third goal scorer there for Madhya Pradesh. Now the left flank opens up. See?
Absolutely right. It was a good idea earlier, poor execution, but now they could make good on it. And they don't once again.
Right, Lilima Mins will go in for Orissa in the substitution. Lilima, much needed for her to be inside, isn't it? As Madhya Pradesh still having the ball position with them. They will now try and penetrate more often. Navdeep Kaur, she's a strong defender on that left flank. When you're talking about Orissa's lineup, look at this. They're just now killing the clock. 40 seconds to go, and Madhya Pradesh can come back and say, listen, we actually pushed you to the losing lines in the quarterfinals, the 36th Nationals, and even now we are doing it for you.
Absolutely right. With just about less than 30 seconds on the clock, all they need to do is hold on for these 30 seconds and they could beat the team using the clock as an ally. But right now, the biggest foe that Odisha is facing is the clock.
That's the coach. And I think that's their manager as well, Raina Yadav. Raina Yadav and Paramjeet Singh. Paramjeet Singh more of a silent spectator there. And that's the time. Madhya Pradesh have won this comfortably. Look at this. In front of us is that.
Their team, and as a unique display of sportsmanship that is so prevalent in this.
Movement as you attempt the dive, and A position means you're not bending any part of your body and just entering in a straight line. There you could see her open arms like flying, ready to fly like an eagle soaring in the sky. What a moment this would be, the first dive which will set the tone of the event for this young lad from Bengal, Koel Sil. There you could see, and that was a slightly over at her entry. I'm sure judges will cut the numbers, but not a bad attempt.
Well, the The threes might not help her, but surely she would learn in that first dive. Divers performing a set number of dives according to the established norms. We are now watching Palak Sharma, the last of the 5 divers here in the first set of dives.
Palak Sharma will be attempting forward 1.5 somersault. 105B. Ready for the takeoff. And that's forward 2.5, pardon me. And a good dive, a good movement in the air, in the pike position. A good start for Palak Sharma from MP.
Yes, she's done well with 2 sixes, 1 5.5, and 2 6.5. So, yes, she should be there on the leaderboard along with Ritika Sriram. As you now watch these divers performing, and they're judged on whether and how well they have completed all aspects of the dive. The conformation of their body to the requirements of the dive and the amount of splash created by their entry to the water. That's the important aspect.
And that's Ipsita Mahajan attempting her second dive, 105B, which is forward 2.5 in the pike position. And like Milind was saying, the execution, the entry, the takeoff, all of these aspects are what the judges are watching. How the diver is preparing for that dive. And all the way from the run-up to the takeoff to the execution in the air, you could see Shida going for forward 2.5, opening in well in time. But Milind, the splash was slightly too much, and I think those are critical areas that the judges keep an eye on.
Yes, the 5s and the 4s. And what you're watching now, a possible score out of 10 that we keep on talking about is broken down into 3 points for the takeoff, meaning the hurdle, 3 for the flight, the actual dive, and 3 for the entry, which how the diver hits the water, with 1 more available to give judges the flexibility.
Isha Wagmore of Maharashtra trying the next second dive of a series, 614 in pike position, which is the arm stand, 2.5 somersault. Now you could see the diver taking that position, bringing herself in alignment with a dive. It's one of the toughest dive because the diver has to create that control, and a good attempt that was Milind, you know, with completing that revolutions in the air in comfortable distance from the water and entering in pretty good.
So she's done well to be amongst the podium finishes with a couple of 5s and a 5.5. And when you watch this, the raw score is multiplied by a degree of difficulty factor. We're now looking at Ritika Sriram, the favorite. Started off well with 3 6.5s and a 6 there. So she should be the favorite. And of course, the factor derived from the number and the combination of movements attempted. There she goes. Class, absolutely class. The scores will tell the story, Bharat.
Oh, yes, that was Ritika Sriram attempting a second dive, forward 2.5 somersault in pike position. And the judges giving the scores and keeping the average score of 5, which is a decent score, you know, for this brave girl from Maharashtra, mother of 2 kids.
Oh, mother of 2 kids. A couple winning a 50 meters gold for themselves after marriage, giving up the sport for a few years.
That was a watershed moment in Indian swimming, and I'm sure that moment will be remembered for years to come. And the next diver on the board is Koel Sil attempting forward 2.5 somersault in pike position, which is B position. The pike is a position where the diver brings the chest close to the knees in the air and keeping that execution of the dive, ensuring that position, that entry, that takeoff, all of those get aligned for her outcome, which is hitting the water with as less friction, as less splash as possible. And that was slightly over at the entry of the dive.
3.5, 3.5, 3, 4, 3.5.
So amongst the 3.5s, and Bharat, for all those watching this live telecast, I think the important aspect when you're watching this, as we watch Palak Sharma of Madhya Pradesh, the last in the second set of dives, and I'm going to get you in after this dive on an aspect which is so important from a spectator's point of view or a viewer's point of view.
Palak attempting her reverse dive in pike position. Another dive. Look at that. Look at that beautiful movement in the air. What a dive that was with a clean entry. She took her time. She waited for...
Does matter, but the eventual thing that matters, of course, are the goals on board. Punjab once again in possession, building up an attack. Here we notice Jaginder Singh now moving into a central position in the second half from the left flank. Lost possession once again, a little bit sloppy there. Once again, sloppily done. Losing possession, both teams, of the ball. Punjab moving up the right flank. Mohammad Asif Khan. Once again, losing possession. Looking for some support in that goal area, which he couldn't find. Services moving forward. And the referee stopping play for a substitution for Punjab. Abhishek Ratu comes in now for Punjab. Will replace the Punjab player number 8, Sandeep. And finally, we see a forward coming in to the lineup. Hardeep Singh, the coach for Punjab. Seems like he wants to go on the offensive. He's not happy with the one goal. And wants to make it a nice, comfortable lead. But like they say in football, a goals lead is always
too close for comfort.
Absolutely, that's what I was.
Yeah.
The words out of my mouth. Thank you so much, Bambino.
Well, who would have thought Punjab would come in with 10 of their players, defense players, of course. And after a goal, we have a forward, Abhishek Ratu, who has replaced Sandeep. Now we're going to see if they're going to still keep the pressure on services. Pushing from behind.
Well, while services might have started on the offensive in the second half, it's Punjab who are leading at the moment. With the ball once again in the services half. Nicely done. Thingam to the captain. Services trying to manage possession in the center half. We're seeing some activity on the bench as well, Bambino. The services.
Yes, looks like services are getting the reserve force out. You're going to see in just a while the changes that are going to be happening. There you see the referee, of course, fourth official signaling. We're going to have number 11, Bikash Thapa, who is a forward, who's coming in on, along with number 10, Alan Thapa, and number 12, Boynao Singh, joining in the ranks as they replaced Thingam Singh, the number 20. Abhishek Joshi. Fresh legs for services. Here we have, wow, that was a lovely loft there from Alan Thapa, number 10, fresh pair of legs. They will surely try to make the best of this.
Well, it seems like the services coach, Mr. Milaswamy Govindaraju, is not a man to sit back, looking to make some changes nice and early in this second half with around 24 minutes to go to the final whistle. Once again losing possession, Punjab with possession now. Tejinder Singh to Chung Bahadur Singh, the goal scorer for Punjab, moving it to the right flank. And once again well defended by services. Alan Thapa on the ball. Moving it to the right flank. Referee stopping play.
Services coach has kind of cemented the forward position, getting Bikash Thapa, the number 11, who plays forward. I'm sure he and Samir Murmu will be looking forward to trying to get that elusive goal. Along with Bikash Thapa, coach has also brought in a midfielder, Alan Thapa, the number 10, who's going to try and feed the ball. We already saw him getting his first touch on the ball a little while earlier. He had a nice little lob, lofted a lob right into the goal area, the D area, but there was nobody to take advantage of that. Along with that, we also have Boynao Singh, number 12, who plays as a defensive player in the defense line. Sure, the coach would not want any more lapses from the defense line. There you see straight Bikash Thapa, number 11, trying to wrestle the ball. But Punjab somehow do always manage to kind of have possession of the ball in a very dangerous area. As we see now, the number 25, Lethalong Konsai, with the ball. And here we have fresh pair of legs. Thapa, number 11, passes the ball. This could be dangerous. But a lovely save there from Paramjit Singh, the back line for Punjab. Always there. Yes, that was Sandeep Singh, number 15.
With a crucial clearance, Sandeep Singh right in front of goal. Looks like these fresh changes for The ball going out of bounds. Looks like these fresh changes.
And the element around her. Diving as a sport has evolved over the years, and as Milind and I were talking, the Russians, the Chinese, the British, they have really perfected the art of diving. And there you could see beautiful movement in the air, but slightly over towards the entry, which didn't allow her entry to come in line. And these are things that look...
Bharat, in the Olympics or the World Championships, would you say that in the highly competitive meets, the divers nearly have the same list of dives when they compete against each other?
Yes, Milind, each diver has to perform one category of dive from each number. So if we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so all 6 have to be attempted. Only thing that changes is a slight degree of difficulty. Only thing that changes is, and there we have the next diver with forward 1.5 with a twist. That's a twist category of dive by Palak Sharma of MP. A decent dive for the judges for the scores.
4.5.
Again, the degree of difficulty really matters in events like platform diving.
I was talking to some Americans during my last step on the diving aspect, and they said while the other allowed the changes of the position of the dive, even after the dive has been announced. So that's what the American system actually looks at. I don't know whether that's the right way to do it, but they do change their position at the very last minute.
303 in B position.
So now coming up to the final 5, which will decide the gold, silver, and the bronze. Ritika Sriram surely looks to be in the lead.
The next diver from Bengal, Ifsita Mahajan, attempting her last set of dive, which is reverse 1.5 somersault in B position, which is 303 B. You could see Ifsita Mahajan preparing, focusing, aligning herself before she leaps in the air for that reverse 1.5 somersault in pike position. Decent attempt, but a bit too much of a splash towards the end. But we'll wait and watch how does the referee and the judges decide on scoring for this dive.
I'd like to assure the parents that statistically the incident of injury in supervised training and competitive diving is extremely low. And that's why I encourage the youth, along with swimming, to look to diving. You've been one of them.
I remember, Milind, my first medal in nationals came in diving only at this particular pool back in '97. And that's the next diver, Isha Wakmore, attempting reverse dive in B position. This looks simple, but requires lots of execution, awareness, entry, and I think the judges will give a good score to that dive. What a movement that was in the air. Precision, control, awareness, and the entry, and she has got one of the highest scores of the morning for her dive attempt, reverse dive, her last set of diving. And the next one we have is Ritika Sriram from Maharashtra.
Ritika Sriram of Maharashtra. 405
attempting
in C.
405 in C position. Will be inward 2.5 somersault in duck position. A good dive coming from Ritika Sriram, her last dive of the morning, and a good attempt. We'll see what will be the scoring for this.
Points are 6, 5.5, 6.
Not bad. That was a good attempt and a good score for her last dive. Ritika Sriram coming in stronger.
Royal Feet of Bengal.
Diver number
614 in free.
4, Koil Sil of Bengal, attempting 614 in the position. Coming in closer, attempting that arm stand. Arm stand somersault in C position. Preparing to bring her body in balance on her arms. Waiting for that moment to take a leap. Taking her time to find that right time, right moment of balance in the air before she leaps in the water with that 2.5 revolutions in the air and entering the water with a decent attempt in her last dive.
4.5. 5.
Good,
4.5.
good attempt by the champion from Bengal. Moving on, the last dive of the morning.
Last dive of this event.
Palak Sharma from Madhya Pradesh will attempt
Palak Sharma
back
of Madhya Pradesh.
2.5 somersault
205
in C position. It is again an important, a challenging dive which will involve a lot of control, precision, the takeoff, all the elements that we've been talking about in the event of diving, sport of diving, will be marked over here. And Palak Sharma preparing herself, opening her arms like the wings, ready to fly in the air. Preparing her takeoff. And there you could see 2.5 somersault in C position, but slightly over at her entry. Brave attempt, but I'm sure Palak must have thought I could have entered the water, opened my dive a little more earlier, slightly over. So a decent score line, not too high, but a good start to women platform, and we come to the conclusion of women platform diving.
How crucial was that, Bambino?
I think it was very crucial. As far as Punjab is concerned, they could have really cemented their position in right now in the proceedings. One goal, of course, they are one goal up, but another one would have really kind of knocked off the services and taken them on the back foot. But as of now, that's not meant to be. Kishori, of course, his final touch on the ball going way, way beyond or above the crossbar. But here we have another move from the Punjab team, and this could be close, and it is.
Goal! We have a goal for Punjab once again. It is number 12, Abhishek Ratu, who just came in the forward. Hardeep Singh's substitution doing him good right now in this crucial encounter. Punjab taking a 2-0 lead.
Well, there you see that pass. It was a little melee of feet there, and then the ball falling right into his path. Abhishek Ratu making no mistake of that. Remember, he's a forward. Look at that pass that came in. And, of course, that could have been a lovely finish for number 14, Mohammad Asif, but well saved. And the ball, of course, falling right into the waiting Abhishek Ratu, who made no mistake. Lovely goal, should we say, in the 78th minute. 2-0 to Punjab, and looks like they have finally cemented their position in the match.
Well, they really say that in football, it's never really over till it's over. Still 11 minutes for services to come back into this. But a nice, comfortable lead for Punjab at the moment. Services need to score, and they need to score now to come back into this game. There you see the coach on the screen, the coach of Punjab. Services with another attempt on goal. And well saved by the captain, Harpreet Singh, the Punjabi goalkeeper, who was animated earlier on with his defensive line. Samir Murmu taking that shot on target for services. Like I said, Bambino, services have to do something, and they have to do something now. I'm sure Harpreet Singh will take his time with the ball right now. We need to see how Punjab now manage this game with 10 minutes to go to the final whistle.
They're still on the attack this time, and there you see the Punjab coach. He must be a very happy man as of now. Milaswamy Ramachandran, of course, who would be looking to see if he can make some changes. We have another player from Punjab on the ground. Hot and humid conditions here at the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Fatorda, Margao, where we have day 3 action in men's football at the ongoing 37th National Games.
Well, the referee doesn't want to waste any time sending the player off on a stretcher for treatment. With 9 minutes to go to the final whistle. Like you said, hot and humid conditions, just probably some cramps. Services winning that throw in. And wasting that opportunity to take the ball up front, forward. It is now or never for Services. In this match, of course, they did win their previous match against the host state, Goa. That was on the 30th of October.
Services did have the advantage as far as ball possession is concerned in the first half, but then slowly Punjab somehow managed to sneak in a goal in the 59th minute. In the second half, they were goalless till the lemon break, and now they've got a second goal in the 78th minute. I'm sure their coach will be a happy man, Hardeep Singh, with the way he got his team to play it together, take their chances whenever they had. But here we have Services now, fresh pair of legs. We have Alan Thapa on the ball. He's trying to find his player there in the danger area. Another fresh pair of legs, Bikash Thapa. But Punjab have been pretty comfortable when it comes to defending their goal line. Their captain, goalkeeper Harpreet Singh, has had just a couple of opportunities to make some saves as the ball goes over the sidelines for a corner kick.
For a corner kick for Services.
But it looks like the referee is having a moment for him. He seems to be affected by the heat.
I think something has went,
or something
just went into his, flew into his eye.
Asks for medical assistance.
Which of course means that Services will get some time to plan this corner kick. And we see a change of personnel as well to take the corner. We have the captain, P. Christopher Kamei. Hopefully he will be able to float in a nice one into the goal area. We see 6 to 7 of the Services players moving into the goal area. There you see the coach of Services, Mr. Milaswamy Govindaraju. Captain on the ball, Christopher Kamei. Referee blows the whistle and we're ready to go. And once again, Harpreet Singh coming out and defending that.
Kishori on the ball this time for Punjab, trying to make a quick counter attack right from the corner kick, but then well defended by services who are giving it all they can. We have less than 4 minutes of regulation play in the second half. Plus, surely there should be an added 3 to 4 minutes, according to what my mental calculations tell me. And services will have to try and get 2 goals or more in that time to try not only to equalize, but try and win the match back from Punjab, who are right now sitting pretty comfortable with 2 goals in their pocket.
Off target there. Christopher Kamei, the captain of services.
Services have not tested Harpreet Singh from a dangerous position as of now. Just a couple of meek saves right throughout both the halves. And I must say, Punjab have really taken advantage of both the times, both the opportunities they had from close range to get the goals. Convert those opportunities into goals. That's very important when it comes to a game like this. There have not been some long range crosses, but most of the game has been in midfield. There we see another move from the services. From Ellen Thapa now, who's with the ball, finds his player, Lethalong Kongsai, but yet to find the back of the net. Services looking for that elusive goal. Well, that was a lovely move there from the right flank for services. They were also looking in for a little handball, but it is, of course, once again, Punjab who are in total control of the game right now with 2 goals in their kitty. And looking at 3 points, that would mean they would top the tally with 4 points, having drawn the first match against Karnataka. They'll be looking at this evening's match when Goa take on Karnataka to see what happens there. Services now trying to find a move on the left flank, but like always, the Punjab defense is very, very strong, very, very efficient, and services are finding it very difficult to find an open chance. But here we have Ellen Thapa now with the ball. He passes and leaves it on to his player number 12. Another fresh pair of legs. Boinau Singh, defender who comes up ahead as they get another corner. Boinau Singh there at the flag, ready to take the corner. Takes a quick short corner, passes it on to Lethalong Kongsai. Lethalong Kongsai passes it on to Ellen Thapa.
And again, losing possession. I think he waited a little too long to take that shot. Should have gone for goal himself. This one going back to the Punjab goalkeeper, services goalkeeper, sorry.
Here we see another move from the services, but that's an offside. He ran a little too early as the referee whistles for a little stop in proceedings. Cramps for another Punjabi player who's on the ground
Bambino,
right
this
now.
is something I noticed with this referee, of course. He wastes absolutely no time. He gets the players off the pitch, let them get their treatment off the pitch, and he wants to continue with the match, which is how it should be done. You know, we increase the pace of things on the pitch.
Exactly, and since we are in the dying moments of the second half, this is a tactic that many players do always indulge in.
These final few moments of additional time, services trying, and well, it will only remain a try as Punjab once again with possession of the ball in the centre half, trying to move it forward, not sitting back, even with a comfortable cushion of 2 goals. But once again, Punjab in possession, losing possession once again. And that ball cleared. Well, we have the referee again requesting the medical team of Punjab to come onto the pitch with a stretcher. Not wasting time again with a few minutes to go to the end of this first match here today at the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. There we see the replay right now at the moment. Well, a little hard on him. You see the player being stretched off.
Yeah, Joel, like you've been saying, every time there's a player that goes down on the field, the referee takes no chance, takes no time, wastes no time to call the stretcher team along with the medical assistance team to ensure that the proceedings go on. I'm sure he also must be trying to ensure that the match does finish off as soon as possible. Yes.
We see Harpreet Singh once again plucking that ball out of air. And Punjab missing out on that opportunity. The services goalkeeper Saad bin Abdul Khadir won't be a happy man today, letting 2 goals past him. Services once again in possession of the ball.
Ellen Thapa.
And
there's a fall on Ellen Thapa. This is one opportunity to at least reduce the margin for services. As we see their captain, Christopher Kamei, now on the ball. You're going to see what he can make out of this opportunity in the dying minutes of injury time, added time of the second half, with his team still trailing by 2-0. This could be an opportunity to reduce the margin.
Do you think he'll go for goal, Bambino?
I think he's going to pass it on to lofts it on. This could have been close, but no. The header from is number 34, Samir Murmu, who is actually this. There you see, lovely lofted pass, but the header going way beyond the sidebars of the goal post. And Harpreet Singh, the goalkeeper captain for Punjab, has absolutely nothing but just look at the ball, going way beyond the cross lines. The referee would be keeping a close watch on his watch now, as services now in possession of the ball, trying to find somebody in danger area, but that somebody is only the Punjab, strong defense of Punjab.
Which has been the case for them, Bambino, through the game of finding that teammate in that final third in crucial positions, which they have managed to sometimes come up with in terms of getting the ball into the final third, but that final push towards goal lacking. I'm sure the Punjab players will have a look at the referee right now. Will want him to blow the whistle. And will want to go take a nice ice-cold bath. Well, they deserve it after this comfortable win, you could say, over services.
Yes, I think till the lemon break, we were still unsure of how or in whose favor this game would be. It was a lot of midfield action in the first half, and only after the lemon break, we had the breakthrough that came in for Punjab. As here we see the services now trying to make a move, but the ball for a quick corner kick taken by services. Alan Thapa on the ball, passes it on to Lethalong Kongsai, who floats the ball into the D area, but Harpreet Singh makes absolutely no mistake.
Well, he's led them well, the captain. Been quite animated on certain occasions. Harpreet Singh for Punjab. And I'm pretty sure he will be happy with the eventual result, which looks like it will be a Punjab win. And taking no chances there, Sangamdeep Singh clearing the ball.
One final lob from Captain Christopher Kamei for services. And there the referee blows the whistle. It's the end of the match, and what a match it has been for Punjab, who came into the game with 10 players being mainly their defensive players. We had a goalless first half, but there you see the match score at the end of regulation time. Punjab 2, services 0. 2 goals coming in, both the goals coming in the second half through Jung Bahadur in the 59th minute and Abhishek Ratu in the 78th minute. And I'm sure their coach Hardeep Singh, who you see on your screens just a little while earlier, must surely be a happy man.
Well, absolutely, and that's your match officials, the linesmen and the referee on your screen with the Punjab players. The customary handshakes after the game. There you see the captain, Harpreet Singh. It's good to see a few in the crowd. Some of these are students, I believe, who are having a field trip here, enjoying the football here at the 37th National Games. We just witnessed Punjab winning against services. The final score for today, Punjab 2, Services Sports Control Board.
लगातार दूसरी बार वो गति पे अगर काबू नहीं है तो फिर वो अंक निकलते जाएंगे, विपक्षी टीम के खिलाड़ी को मिलते जाएंगे। दोहरी बढ़त है इस समय अर्चना के पास। मजबूर किया जानबूझ के बॉडी लाइन से बैकहैंड रिटर्न करने के लिए, और ये बहुत बढ़िया प्रयास था। 4-6 नेट कोर्ट पे लगभग 3 से 4 दफा गेंद टकराई है। और एक बार फिर से वैसा ही नजर आया। ये थोड़ा सा बचना पड़ेगा, कई बार आपको यहां से लकी पॉइंट भी मिल जाते हैं। जहां 8 पॉइंट अर्जित किए हैं अर्चना ने इस पहले गेम में, तो वहीं 4 पॉइंट है कौशाली नाथ के बीच, यानी दोहरी बढ़त है। दोबारा से सर्व करना पड़ेगा। ये देखिए, एक जानबूझ के मजबूर किया है बैकहैंड रिटर्न के लिए, और गति भी अच्छी थी जिसके चलते मुश्किल था। ये अच्छा स्पिन, मिस भी किया अपने शॉट को बिल्कुल सामने से। यहां देखिए, स्पिन का भी बड़ा अहम खेल होता है इस टेबल टेनिस में। अब अपने रैकेट के पिंपल्स का किस तरीके से इस्तेमाल करते हैं। ये बिल्कुल कॉर्नर पे टेबल के, यहां से बहुत मुश्किल होता है वापसी करना। 5 गेम पॉइंट है इस समय अर्चना कामत के पास। हालांकि अब यहां से 1 पॉइंट प्राप्त किया है कौशानी ने। फिर से गलती हुई। अब 3 गेम पॉइंट है अर्चना के पास, 7-10। और यहां पे इस पहले गेम की समाप्ति 7-11। कौसानी नाथ जो 7 पॉइंट ही अर्जित कर पाई, लेकिन अर्चना गिरीश कामत 11। स्कोर लाइन पर नजर डालिए। इस पहले गेम में राउंड ऑफ 16 के अर्चना कामत ने वो बढ़त बना ली है 11-7 से। बेस्ट ऑफ 7 ये मुकाबला खेला जाएगा, जिसका ये पहले गेम का वो जो आखिरी पॉइंट और अभी तक किस तरीके से ये पहला गेम चला, आप ये हाईलाइट में देख सकते हैं। कुछ एनफोर्स्ड एरर्स देखने को मिले कौशानी नाथ की तरफ से। बार बार टेबल को मिस किया, फिर नेट कोर्ट पे भी कई बार गेंद लगी, लेकिन अर्चना वो लगातार बेहतर प्रदर्शन करती गई, और उसके चलते इस पहले गेम में बढ़त हासिल कर ली है। और जरूरत भी होता है कि शुरुआती गेम से अगर आप बढ़त प्राप्त करें, आपका आत्मविश्वास बढ़ता है। अब दूसरे गेम की शुरुआत। ये देखिए, पहला पॉइंट बटोरा है बिल्कुल कॉर्नर के पास, वहां से बैकहैंड रिटर्न का कोई मौका नहीं था शरीर के पास से। और पहला पॉइंट
1 ऑल।
इस बार वो बिल्कुल टेबल के कोने पे, वहां से रिटर्न का चांस ही नहीं था। 1-1 की बराबरी। बहुत मैटर करता है कि आप कम एरर्स करें। ये देखिए, वापस हुआ नेट कोर्ट पे लगने के बाद।
3-1।
शुरुआती क्षणों में अगर आप पॉइंट प्राप्त करती हैं तो उसका जो परिणाम है वो बहुत बेहतर होता है। अच्छी रैली शुरू हुई थी, लेकिन जब बैकहैंड स्मैश किया तो टेबल के बाहर, जिसके चलते 3 पॉइंट आगे हैं इस दूसरे गेम में अर्चना गिरीश कामत। इस बार जानबूझ के वो बैकहैंड पुश करने का था प्रयास, लेकिन नेट कोर्ट में गेंद जाके लगी। या देखिए, थोड़ा सा वो सेंसिबल इंटेंट नजर आया। अभी बढ़त जरूर है पिछले गेम की भी और इस गेम में 2 पॉइंट्स की भी। जानबूझ के मजबूर किया कि राउंड द कॉर्नर, वहां से आप बैक रिटर्न करने के लिए जाएं, बहुत मुश्किल होता है। और लगातार अगर आपकी कोशिश भी ये होती है कि आप गलतियां कराते रहें। फिर से इससे बचना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि 5 पॉइंट की बढ़त बना ली है इस गेम में अर्चना ने। अच्छी रैली चल रही थी लेकिन अब 6 पॉइंट का डिफरेंस। ये देखिए इस बार तो मौका ही नहीं दिया। फोरहैंड ड्राइव इतना तेज था, बॉडी लाइन पे बिल्कुल कोई मौका नहीं था। इस बार वो स्पीड में फंसाया जरूर। ये देखिए बढ़िया बैकहैंड सर्व। 6 पॉइंट की बढ़त है इस दूसरे गेम में। ये फिर से थोड़ी सी गलती टेबल के बाहर, यानी क्या यहां से फिर से वापसी की उम्मीद है? अर्चना गिरीश कामत, ये देखिए जानबूझ के मजबूर किया बॉडी लाइन से बैकहैंड रिटर्न करने के लिए। 6 गेम पॉइंट है अर्चना के पास। यहाँ पे एक अंक प्राप्त किया है कौशानी नाथ ने, लेकिन अभी भी 5 पॉइंट से पीछे हैं। अर्चना पहले गेम में भी इनको मात दे चुकी हैं। काफी देर बाद एक अच्छी रैली देखने को मिल रही थी, लेकिन इसी के साथ इस दूसरे गेम की भी समाप्ति हुई। लगातार दोनों गेम में अर्चना गिरीश कामत ने बढ़त प्राप्त की है। पहले गेम में 11-7, दूसरे में 11-5, यानी बड़े डिफरेंस से सोचना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे कौशानी नाथ को, क्योंकि इस तरीके से वो मुकाबला निकलते चले जाएगा। हालांकि बेस्ट ऑफ 7 है ये मुकाबला, आपको मौके मिलते हैं, लेकिन शुरुआती समय में बढ़त प्राप्त करना बहुत जरूरी।
हाइलाइट्स में देखिए पिछले गेम में क्या कुछ घटा है, किस तरीके से अर्चना ने जीत दर्ज की, अच्छे मार्जिन के साथ जीत दर्ज की। 11-5 रहा स्कोर। पहले गेम को 11-7 से जीता। कुछ अच्छे स्ट्रोक्स देखने को मिले अर्चना की तरफ से। बड़ी खिलाड़ी हैं अर्चना, यहाँ सेकंड सीड मिली है अर्चना को। इंडिया नंबर 6 हैं। शुरुआती पॉइंट अर्जित किए हैं कौशिनी नाथ ने। अर्चना गिरीश कामत भारत की एकमात्र ऐसी खिलाड़ी हैं जिन्होंने यूथ ओलंपिक में सेमीफाइनल में जगह बनाई थी 2018 अर्जेंटीना में। बड़े नाम के तौर पर जानी जाती हैं। सब जूनियर, जूनियर, यूथ और अब सीनियर, हर कैटेगरी में अपना रुतबा मनवाया है अर्चना गिरीश कामत ने। यहाँ सेकंड सीड है। इंडिया नंबर 6, इंडिया नंबर 5 दिया। महिला एकल में टॉप सीड है। तो कौशिनी नाथ जो इंडिया नंबर 21 है, उनके लिए ये मुकाबला आसान नहीं होगा। शुरुआती 2 गेम गंवा चुकी हैं, हालांकि पिछला पॉइंट अच्छे तरीके से हासिल किया और यहाँ बढ़त है कौशिनी नाथ के पास 1-5। थोड़ा सा कंट्रोल करना होगा कौशिनी को। शुरुआती 2 गेम हारे हैं, तो जो गलतियां की हैं उनको दोहराना नहीं है। ओपनिंग की तलाश कर रहे थे, ये पॉइंट अर्चना के हिस्से में जाएगा। तो ऐसा स्लो डाउन किया गेम को, और ये करना भी चाहिए। थोड़ा सा समय ले लें, उसके बाद अपनी स्ट्रेंथ पर, अपनी ताकत पर, अपने स्ट्रोक्स पर जाएं। 6-3 जीत चाहिए। बेस्ट ऑफ 7 के मुकाबले में अपोनेंट अगर 4-3 गेम जीत ले तो आपके लिए मुश्किल परिस्थितियां निर्मित हो जाएंगी। इसलिए बहुत आवश्यक है कि यहां पर कोशिश जीत दर्ज करें, अन्यथा इस मुकाबले में बहुत पिछड़ जाएंगे। फिलहाल परिस्थितियां उनके साथ में हैं, 2 अंक की बढ़त है, 4-6। अनेक अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मुकाबलों में अर्चना ने देश को रिप्रेजेंट किया है, जूनियर और सीनियर लेवल पर। तेजी लाने की कोशिश, इनसाइड आउट, और कामयाब हुई। एक बार की लगा नेट कॉर्ड के बाद बाहर गया है, लेकिन नहीं जी, बिल्कुल लैंड हुआ टेबल पर अर्चना के शरीर की तरफ। 7-5।
छः मिनट 2.91 सेकंड से मध्य प्रदेश ने कांस्य जीता है, 6 मिनट 5.19 सेकंड के साथ। बहुत ही बेहतरीन प्रदर्शन सर्विसेज द्वारा। भरोसा भी था, उम्मीद थी, अंतर्राष्ट्रीय स्तर के खिलाड़ियों ने भाग लिया सर्विसेज की टीम से, अर्जुन लाल जाट और अरविंद सिंह। अगली रेस के लिए तैयारी शुरू है। मैन सिंगल्स गर्ल्स लेन 1 में उत्तराखंड है, जिसको रिप्रेजेंट करें आशीष फुगाट। लेन 2 में करमजीत सिंह। लेन 3 में सर्विसेज के बलराज पवार। लेन 4 में महाराष्ट्र के दत्तू भोकानाल। बहुत ही अच्छी फाइट देखने को मिलने वाली है। खिलाड़ी तैयार स्टार्ट पॉइंट पे। मैं बता दूं, इसमें भी अंतर्राष्ट्रीय स्तर के खिलाड़ी पार्ट ले रहे हैं। अभी सर्विसेज के बलराज पवार जी एशियन गेम्स में थे, फाइनल्स तक पहुंचे, लेकिन थोड़ा सा चूके पदक पाने से, लेकिन उनका प्रदर्शन बहुत ही सराहनीय रहा। यहाँ पे सिंगल्स गर्ल्स में अच्छी टक्कर देखने को मिलेगी, खासकर बलराज पवार और दत्तू भोकानाल में। पहली लेन में उत्तराखंड, दूसरी लेन में पंजाब, तीसरी लेन में सर्विसेज, चौथी लेन में महाराष्ट्र।
जी हाँ, सर्विसेज के बलराज पवार और महाराष्ट्र के दत्तू भोकनाल नज़र बनाए रखिएगा लेन नंबर 3 और लेन नंबर 4 पर। और चुनौती होगी यहाँ निश्चित तौर पर लेन नंबर 1 में उत्तराखंड के पास, और पंजाब लेन नंबर 2 में उत्तराखंड के हैं आशीष फोगाट और पंजाब के करमजीत। मैन सिंगल्स स्कूल का यह मुकाबला 6 कैटेगरीज में यहाँ मेडल डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किए गए हैं। मेंस सिंगल स्कुल, मेंस डबल स्कुल, लाइट वेट मेंस डबल स्कुल, मेंस क्वाड्रपल स्कुल, मेंस पेयर, मेंस 4 और 6 मेडल इन्हीं कैटेगरी में दिए जाएंगे विमेंस को। कुल 12 गोल्ड मेडल, 12 सिल्वर मेडल, और इसी के साथ तैयारी इस मुकाबले की 6 पदक रहेंगे कांस्य। कुल 18 मेडल विमेंस के लिए, 18 मेडल मेंस के लिए। रोइंग का ये मुकाबला मैन सिंगल स्कल लेन नंबर 3 और 4। विशेष आकर्षण सर्विसेज के बलराज पवार और महाराष्ट्र के दत्तू भोकनाल अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मंचों पर भारत की चमक बिखेर चुके हैं, और इसी के साथ ये रेस शुरू। और जैसा कि कहा जा रहा था,
फॉल्स स्टार्ट लगता है, एम्पायर ने रेड फ्लैग दे के इशारा किया। किसी खिलाड़ी ने शायद पहले स्टार्ट कर दिया, वजह जो भी होगी, लेकिन ये री रेस होने की उम्मीद है। फॉल्स स्टार्ट हुआ है। हो सकता है अंपायर किसी को स्टार्टर किसी को येलो कार्ड भी दे जिसकी गलती होगी, लेकिन ये अंपायर के फैसले आने तक का इंतजार है। दोबारा से ये रेस स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट पे तैयार होते हुए खिलाड़ी।
जी हाँ, खेल और उसके नियम बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण, बहुत बड़ा ये मंच, 37th नेशनल गेम्स गोवा 2023 का ये मंच, और ये सिंगल स्कूल का मुकाबला। यहाँ 2 नहीं 4 नहीं बल्कि अकेले ही आपको दमखम दिखाना होगा। मेंस सिंगल स्कल वापस आए हैं सभी खिलाड़ी वापस। लेन नंबर 1 में हैं उत्तराखंड के आशीष फोगाट, लेन नंबर 2 में पंजाब के करमजीत सिंह, लेन नंबर 3 में सर्विसेज के बलराज पवार, और लेन नंबर 4 दत्तू भोकनल। आपकी स्क्रीन के लेफ्ट साइड में लेन नंबर 4, राइट साइड में लेन नंबर 1। हालांकि धूप है, लेकिन धूप की जो इंटेंसिटी है वो इतनी ज़्यादा नहीं, बिल्कुल ही एकदम हल्की हल्की ठंडी हवा यहाँ चलते हुए, और इसी के साथ ये रेस एक बार फिर शुरू। और आप देखेंगे जैसे ये रेस शुरू होती है, जगह बनती है, अंपायर की बोट जो है वो सेंटर स्टेज ले लेती है, पीछे आ जाती है बिल्कुल बीच से, नज़र रखने के लिए कि कोई खिलाड़ी अपनी लेन की अनदेखी तो नहीं कर रहा है। और यह मुकाबला अब लगभग बराबरी पर। 23 सेकंड पहले ही शुरुआती क्षण हैं। जानते हैं खिलाड़ी के 2 किलोमीटर की ये रेस है, जल्दबाजी की आवश्यकता नहीं है, अनुभव बहुत है दत्तू भोकनाल के पास, सर्विसेज के पास अपनी रेपुटेशन है, और उसी के साथ पंजाब खेलों में बहुत बड़ा नाम। जब भी ओलंपिक की बात चलती है तो हरियाणा पंजाब का नाम आ ही जाता है। और लेन नंबर 1 में उत्तराखंड के आशीष फोगाट। अभी तक ये कहना मुश्किल कि बाजी कौन मारेगा। 2 किलोमीटर का ये रन है, और ये देखिए एक शानदार नज़ारा। धीरे धीरे जैसे जैसे इस दूरी घटेगी, एफर्ट तेज होते जाएंगे, स्ट्रोक बढ़ते चले जाएंगे, क्योंकि जितनी तेज आप चप्पू चलाएंगे आपकी बोट भी उतनी ही तेजी से आगे भागेगी। ये ब्लाइंड स्पॉट कहा जाता है, क्योंकि आप उल्टा बैठते हैं अपनी बोट में, फिनिशिंग लाइन जो होती है वो आपको नज़र नहीं आती है। अंदाज़ा लेन को मेंटेन करना, स्पीड को मेंटेन करना, बहुत सारे चैलेंजेस खिलाड़ी को यहाँ जिनसे पार पाना होता है। और यहाँ अब ऐसा लगता है धीरे धीरे तस्वीर क्लियर होते हुए दत्तू भोकनाल महाराष्ट्र के यह खिलाड़ी अब लीड लेते हुए खेल के दूसरे मिनट से ठीक जो अंतिम क्षण है